The church is called to be an extended family community.
With our love for Jesus uniting us across all other divides.
I am Arabic.
I'm an independent voter.
I am an auntie.
I am an artist.
I am Spanish and Black.
I am a voice of NC4.
We hope that listening to the individual stories and voices of our own family members can build bridges of empathy,
leading to a shared identity and gospel reconciliation.
In this noisy world, thank you for listening.
I grew up in West Africa, in Nigeria. Nigeria is located in the armpit of Africa. I grew up with my family in Lagos, which was the first capital of Nigeria. Was shipped off to boarding school, 7 hours away from home for 6 years of my life. In Nigeria, boarding school is normal. I had friends from all over the country. We loved each other, we grew as a family. We had people with different religious backgrounds. So some of my best friends were Muslims. Some of my best friends grew up in homes that looked nothing like my home. We've never really had the issue of race. We were all same color, and moving here to the US, that was completely different. I moved to the US 10 years ago now. I moved here for college. I went to Lehigh. When I came here, I think I had expected more minorities. That was not the case, but it was still a very wonderful experience. I made a lot of great friends. I had a Russian friend, an Indian friend, an African American, an American, just all different backgrounds because I was used to that. It did bother me some that I didn't have a lot of other Blacks and African Americans or even Africans that I could bond with coming from such a far country. I got a job after graduating. My background is in engineering, and I love my job. I will say that I'm definitely underrepresented in the sense that we don't have a lot of Blacks or African Americans represented at my current company. What that has led to over my time here is a sense of complacency where I do certain things because that's what everybody else is doing, and I can easily fit to the mold, not tend to stand out or not want to stand out. And lately, especially with this movement, I've started reflecting and trying to ask myself, what is my voice? And is my voice being heard? Things I love about being Nigerian, we're very expressive, whether that's when we're communicating with each other or we're using our mouth, our body to praise God. Whether that's in our clothing, right? So we're very colorful. If you've ever seen a Nigerian wedding, you will understand what I mean. I also love that there is a lot of differences even within Nigeria, whether it's something we do with our hair or we speak a completely different language, but we are all still connected. When I think about diversity in Nigeria, I think about different cultures, different ethnicities, completely different languages, different religion. Diversity in the US is more about skin color, which is a difference, right? But for me, that is, honestly, it's weird. It's weird that your skin color is what makes you diverse. So I think this conversation about diversity and the racial tension that's been going on is valuable because I think that a lot of people need to understand and hear the voices of those who may never have been heard before. I'm a Black, African, Nigerian woman, and so of course this does affect me. I have family members as well who live in the US, and we're all talking about this. I think it's really important to talk about this in the church because we are supposed to be the light of the world, and we are the ones that are to carry hope out into the world today. And right now we're just hearing voices, and sometimes no one's really listening and hearing each other. And as a result of that, people are going to get angry. People are going to lash out. People are going to, on both sides, people are going to lash out on both sides because they are not being heard. The anger that can rise up from this can be significant, but underneath it all, I think it's just because people don't understand and are not listening. But there could be such a positive spin out from this if we choose to really listen to each other to go through the uncomfortable conversations together, to say what we feel and what we think, whether it is right or it's wrong, working through those differences until we finally understand each other and create a space for people to feel heard and loved. Everyone deserves to be heard. The enemy wants to divide and destroy, but the Lord wants to bring healing and freedom to the oppressed. Get on your knees and pray. Pray for the love of God to fill your heart and your mind, that you start seeing people beyond their skin color or their titles. And then don't just pray, but take a bold step and do something. Invite those people of all colors and all walks of life around your dinner table. Break bread with them. Listen to their stories and their history. And let's begin to walk towards the multicultural family that heaven is going to look like. My name is Ekamabong Uko, but you all know me as Ekam, and I'm a voice of NC4.